Robert, we have the Cunha to Manchester United. Here we go. It came in late last night. Manchester United. Matheus Cunha to Manchester United. Here we go. Verbal agreement in place between all parties involved. Cunha will sign a deal until June 2030 with option until June 2031. Wolves to receive £62.5 million release clause in instalments. Formal steps / contracts to be checked next week. So the first signing of the summer for Manchester United will be Matheus Cunha. We know we've been working on this deal for a very long time now, for a couple of months. And listen, it's not a coincidence. Straight after a poor season for Manchester United, we go and announce our first signing, which we knew were going to happen. We knew United were going to do this. We'll probably get a official announcement maybe Wednesday, Thursday, and then he'll be able to join the players for pre-season. So obviously he won't be part of the post-season friendlies, but he will join for pre-season in a couple of weeks' time, which is huge. It's good that United are getting these players in, and it's the first big signing. Yes, we got Dorgu and we got a few others, Leon, Aiden Heaven, Cheeto, but this is the main signing under the full structure of Ineos, and I think they're trying to act early. I think it shows an intent. Now we have to go on. I think this is like one of 7 signings many Manchester United fans want, with a goalkeeper, 2 wing backs, a centre back, 2 midfielders, another number 10, a right 10, and a striker being looked at. So there is still a big summer ahead for Manchester United. The fact that we've got one deal done already is a positive. As I said, I think Cunha is a very, very top player. He has that quality and ambition about him, which makes him a very, very exciting player. He's very good on the ball. And listen, at 25, he's a valid goal threat and will certainly add goals and assists to this Manchester United team. He has that profile, and even with United finishing 15, it just shows we can still get big players. We need more players like this, Premier League proven, who will go straight into the team. He's 25, as I said, for Wolves. I think he's got 15 goals and 6 assists this season. He was waving goodbye to them in his last game yesterday, but this deal is expected to happen for a long time. It's a 5-year deal, so he will be at the club till 31. And the deal that United got obviously will be in instalments over a couple of years. As I said, I'm happy with this deal. It's one of the first deals that I think he will go straight into the team of this window. Obviously, as I said, Leon's coming in as well at left wing back. But then now we move on to focus to getting the next player in. Who that is, we don't know. Whether that's a goalkeeper, you've heard what's going on with Onana, whether that's a striker, Liam Delap, he's been talked about as well. But the fact that we do have the here we go is a massive positive, and it shows ambition for Manchester United early on in the transfer window. No one expected this deal to happen this early, even when the initial contacts came out a couple months ago. So the fact that this deal, it has progressed quickly, and we now are at a point where we're here we go, is fantastic. As I said, Cunha has the attributes, the mentality to be a top United player. As I said, he's played in the Bundesliga for Leipzig and Hertha Berlin. Obviously, he's played with Wolves in the Premier League and has been their best player over the last couple of seasons. He gets consistent goals and assists, and he's a consistent performer. If you watch Wolves, even if you watch Wolves against Manchester United, when he has played against us, even this season twice, he's been absolutely fantastic. And he's one of those players who I think Ruben Amorim has identified early on to be in the Manchester United squad. As I said, 25 years old, so entering the peak years of his career. And listen, he wants to be part of the project at Manchester United. There is no worries on personal terms, nothing like that. He wants to be part of the project, and I think that's something that you have to respect Matheus Cunha for. Formal steps will be checked next week, so it probably actually will be a bit of a delay on the announcement, but they will come soon in the next couple of weeks or so. But yeah, listen, it's fantastic that we do get this Cunha here we go as early as we possibly can. United it's a fast summer start for us, and as I said, the window opened on the 1st of June. But now it should be focused on getting players out, whether that's, listen, we've seen 3 big players leaving, Lindelof, Ericsson and Johnny Evans, 3 great servants of the club, each in their own way. You want to see Rashford go next. He's obviously said his goodbyes to the Villa squad, so I'm sure he'll be on the way out. Then you have Sancho, that hopefully can get a loan for Anthony after the final, see what happened to them in the Conference League. Maybe Højlund, maybe Casemiro. Like, there will be players going now, and I think it's all about that, getting so many likes of Malacia, maybe Shaw, and then you can invest that money into the team. But 62.5 million is a hefty sum as well, if you look at our total price tag or total budget this summer. But it is a deal I'm definitely happy and excited about, because Cunha is a very, very top player. I've watched him quite a few times against Wolves. For Wolves, against United. I've watched him against Liverpool, against City a couple of weeks ago. He's just a very, very good player, and he would add that quality to that United squad. I mean, you're looking at now Bruno, Cunha, Ahmad, Mainu, Xerxes. Like, there's some good footballers. Hopefully you add Mbeumo to that as well in that right 10, or you get another right 10 in as well. But listen, the Cunha, here we go, is expected. A deal is sealed now, and yeah, listen, we can move on to our next transfer target who can come in and transfer this team. I think he'll slot right into that left 10 position. I think that kind of means Bruno will drop deeper in the pivot. I don't think it will be next to Casemiro though. Ugarte seems out of form, so we'll see who goes there. We could play him as a striker, which I don't think he will, but we are getting some more options now. Obviously Garnacho is expected to go as well. You bring in Cunha, there are more options there for United to go out, and there's some players there in which United can go and sign. But ultimately, the most important thing, I'm happy with the start that we've had. I think we have the structure now. Pavel, Omar Barada, Jason Wilcox, all making these decisions aligned, and I think the next player who we bring in will probably be a striker. I think it will be Liam Delap. He will make his decision before the Euros starts. But yeah, listen, a great start. Look at the signing that we got, a 25-year-old experienced player who's going to come he's in the Premier League, he's going to come to the Premier League and rip it up, hopefully, at Manchester United. He's going to make us a nice switch to Old Trafford, and let's see what he can offer, because this season's been poor. The Cunha signing is a very, very big positive.